What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the final recap of this week. Our final 3 games that we played, and we've been on a little bit of a rough spell. Got something on my tongue, but we've lost 4 of our last 5. Really, we should have lost 5 of our last 5, but we got that lucky disconnect at in one of the first games. I think it was that Eagles game. But yeah, I played 4 more games, but there was 2 games throughout the weekend that I had won. I know I won at least one of them because it was in the last half. It was a thriller too. I was so pissed that it didn't save, but there was 1 or 2 games that didn't save that I had recorded, but I did manage to get 13 wins and with 6 or 7 losses, so that's not good, bro. If to the people that are that actually play all 25 games, I'm a person, I like to get my 13, 16 and just get out because I have plenty of coins, right? So it's not like I need him, but it is my primary source of making coins, so I do need to do somewhat better. I need to up my game. I need to try to shoot for 16 or 18 wins every weekend. So this is the final recap. I hope you guys enjoyed the series this week. Let's end on a high note, boys. So heading into the third to final game of this video, or of the recap, going up against the New York Giants. He's got Josh Allen at quarterback. He converts a nice 3rd and 6. He's running gun split close, so I don't really struggle too much against gun split close. But he had a couple nice dots. I think that was Chad Johnson that he threw to. And then he scrambles out to his right, and I was running hard flats, and then Derrick Henry got open in the back of the end zone on the wheel route. So nice read by him. Going to our offensive drive, have a nice 15-yard run by Reggie Bush, and which brings us to a 1st and 10. And we didn't really roll out, but we find Chad Johnson on the corner route to take us out of bounds across the 50-yard line to a 2nd and 1, and go to the corner route once again. That was really a hot one, boy. That was a hot laser, guys. To Chad Johnson once again, and on 3rd and 21, he's moving around in the pocket. He gets strip sacked, but his offensive lineman recovers, and then I don't show punts, but guess what happens on this play? Boom. Punt block touchdown by Derwin James. Only the 2nd or 3rd time I've seen that this year. Usually it happens against me, but that's the only time this year that it's happened for me. So really excited, was really hyped up about that. He just chucks up a duck under pressure to Dion Sanders, and I think that was enough for my opponent. He had enough. He was only down 1 possession, but maybe he felt like he didn't have as much of a chance. I'm not really sure. Now this game was tight the whole way. My dude right here was playing some pretty good defense. He had maybe a 49ers and a Raiders theme team. I'm not sure. I just knew he was in Raiders jerseys, and he had Darren Waller. So he hits me on the sideline on the corner route with Darren Waller, and but we hold him to a 4th and 8. He was running this really weird offense that's not really meta. So I guess I didn't really know what to expect, but the defense that I was running kind of helped me out, I guess. So on our first offensive drive, we find Chad Johnson on the sideline on his corner route, throwing a lot of corner routes. And so, but here he was using the defensive lineman Ricky Jackson, and he peeled off on the flat route and picked me off. So not really used to having that happen to me, so maybe that's why I threw the pick there. Here, I think he was trying to throw a cover 3 bomb, but I had my corners deep halved, so Dion was able to get the interception. Man, every video Dion Sanders is making a play, whether it's a pick 6 or picking up a fumble or something, he's just going to work. So we find Reggie Bush on the wheel route on 1st and 10. Brings us to a 1st and 10, actually. We're running around, and we do some kind of Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers-esque play, and he probably should have had the interception. He had a good click on, but I think me holding an aggressive catch kind of negated that possibility of him picking the ball off. So at the end it was a lucky play. It probably shouldn't have happened, but here, 3rd and goal, I see Tyreek Hill wide open, but he runs out of the end zone instead of staying in the end zone, and then it causes us to throw, not get a touchdown. So we have to settle for 3. We hit stick fumble Darren Waller, and Dion picks it up, always making plays, which brings us to a 1st and 10 here. Rolling out with Aaron Rodgers. We decided to take off running, and he's still slow, but he's got a little bit of wheels, man. And on he holds us to a 4th and 13 before halftime, and I can already kind of see where this game's going. He's never going to let me sniff the end zone pretty much, because he had some pretty good red zone defense. So, and I had to take my points when I could get them. So we throw to Chad Johnson once again on the sideline. Brings us to a 1st and 10, and here we got totally bailed. He should have totally had this interception with Night Train Lane, man, but we held aggressive catch once again. So here on 3rd and goal, he stops me. Reggie Bush he hardly could break any tackles there, and here I tried to fake it, and it didn't work out. Don't ask me what that play was or how it was, but here he converts on 2nd and 19. And which gives him across midfield, which gives him a 1st and 10. He's rolling around. It's in the 4th quarter. He finds Darren Waller and gets hit and brings him to the 2-yard line, where he hands it off to Reggie Bush and scores a touchdown. So it didn't take long for him to take the lead in this game. He's only up by 1, so I knew what I had to do on offense. I just had to play for the field goal. Don't try to do too much, because he hasn't let me in the end zone all game. So why should I try to score a touchdown when he was playing, the defense he was playing was really good as it was? So we just let the clock drip down, let it drip, son, and let Seabass kick the game-winning field goal to win 9-7. Kind of a weird victory, but at the end of the day, you want to win the game. Doesn't matter how you win. You just kind of have to read and tell how the game's going, and assess accordingly and play accordingly. So 3rd and 12, look at Darren Waller, man, looking out for the team. I made a terrible read, and he's just like, all right, man, I'll just take it, 3rd and 9, we throw the drag route, and it gets batted into his corner's hands. I guess that's Byron Jones. I haven't seen him in a while. So, I hadn't used him since the beginning of the year, but he gets a pick 6 on me and jukes out, discount double check, and scores a touchdown. So I'm like, yo, this game is not going how I wanted it to, So on 1st and 10, we throw a couple hitches and make him pick with his user who we wanted to guard, and he chose to guard the hitch, so we throw the posts. On 2nd and 10, we check it down to Darren Waller in the flats. That's what I love about this year, man. You can really eat in the flats if they give it to you. And on 1st and 10 here, we throw to Chad Johnson. He was in man coverage, and we fight across the goal line for a touchdown. So, we tied the game up, had a pretty nice redemption drive, got my confidence back up, and then he throws right at Ed Reed for the interception on 3rd and 7. So, the momentum is in our favor now. It wasn't really early on. It was looking pretty bad, but now it's looking pretty good. We're still tied at 7, and here we're rolling out. I probably shouldn't have thrown this on the run. I probably should have just left my feet set, and we probably would have had a touchdown. But we had to settle for 3 anyway. So we held our opponent to a 3rd and 18. He's got Randall Cunningham at quarterback, and I think he did play for the Cowboys at one point. So. Am I wrong or right? I'm not sure. I mean, I know he played for the Vikings and the Eagles. Maybe it's the Vikings, because, or maybe, I don't know. Anyways, that's not enough about that. 4th and 9, we convert. He didn't get it on 3rd and 18, and we converted on 4th down. 3rd and 8, here we left our feet set, and we were able to throw a touchdown to Chad Johnson for the game winner, essentially. So here on 2nd and 10, he is dropping back to pass, and I don't know what this pass play was, but I clicked on when he threw the ball, and Dion Sanders got the interception. I thought about trying to stop and go, but I saw a lane, and I was like, hey, let's just take it all the way across the other side of the field. And that was enough for him to rage quit. So like I said, we did finish with 13 wins with about six losses, I think, because there was one game that we won that I was sad to say didn't get recorded or saved. So yeah. Yeah, so that wraps a bow on the Weekend League recaps this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know how much Weekend League I'm going to get to play this next weekend. I think I'll get to play like normal, but I don't know how many videos I'm going to be able to edit and push out because I am leaving and going out of town a little closer to Christmas. So, yeah, so that's why I'm a little bit unsure. We for sure are going to have some not Ultimate Freeze, but Zero Chill players on our team because that promo is going on the day that I'm recording and editing all these videos together for you. Out of position wide receiver Dion Sanders just came out, so I'm thinking about picking him up and making him my new slot receiver, especially in this bunch scheme. He might take Chad Johnson's role. Not saying I'm getting rid of Chad Johnson, I'm still undecided on that, but we also did pick up Zero Chill Jonnu Smith, the tight end for the Tennessee Titans. So him and Darren Waller are probably going to be the two best tight ends this year, just because of their speed and their route running and all that good stuff. So yeah, so those are the upgrades that you guys can look forward to in the next recap. I don't know if any other upgrades will come forth. I'm pretty sure Ghost of Madden's going to have some pretty good stuff going on with that too, with past, present, and future. A lot of rookies will get cards, so we'll see how good they are. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.